Yo, what's going on, world? It's Ace Torn. Welcome. Today, I got a magnetic comedian with me, man. My dog, my partner, Detroit Reid,
man.
What's
up, bro?
What's going on with you, brother?
What's going on, bro?
Man, feeling good, bro. How you feeling, though, dog?
I feel good, man. I feel good, dog.
How you been? I see you been in the gym, goddamn. I said, what boy goddamn getting in there.
I had to get right. I've been seeing a lot of people getting in shape, you know what I'm saying? And that's been a lot of things that's going on my timeline. I see a lot of people getting in shape, a lot of people eating right, stuff like that. So I just wanted to change it because, you know, clothes is everything. You know what I'm saying? They making clothes not fitted. So they making clothes fitted now. I gotta look good in the clothes. And I ain't gonna lie, to me, that's just my thing. I like to put on clothes, man. I like to look good because you getting on stage. And I never forget, you know, I got shirts and I got a joke about, I call it stomach coochie coochie, stomach coochie.
That's a shirt. You made a goddamn brand off of that.
I made a brand off that. So, and I never forget, I did a show one time. You know, I'm a comedian. I ain't tripping. Yeah. But it got to me one show. So a lady got off stage. She said, "Why you talking about natural women, stomach coochie coochie? You got one too." She like, "You got one too. You got a stomach coochie coochie." She like, "You got a stomach coochie coochie." And every time before I perform on stage, I perform at home in the mirror and I look at myself in my clothes. I'm like, damn, I do got a little stomach.
I gotta do something about that.
I gotta do something about that. You know, some people, you know, some men, man, I'm straight. You ain't.
You gotta be real with yourself, bro. Like,
dudes be lying. I'm all right, man. It's cool. You can still be confident in fact.
But
you got some confident in fact.
Improve yourself. Try to improve yourself.
But me, I like to look good in my clothes. And you know, and then you go into the beach. You in the pool with a t-shirt on. T-shirt on. Hey, nigga got a wife beater. Funny wife beater. You got a t-shirt on. Your t-shirt on, bro. You looking like a girl going wild chick.
Titties out.
Titties. Still see the titties jiggling. Your titties jiggling like the women. It's women. You got more titties than the hoes. Like
that got to feel bad though, bro. And that's one thing. Like on this show, we help improve men. Cause a lot of times they be trying to cover it up. Like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm getting money. I don't need to lose no weight.
I had to learn that not too long ago. I had to learn that. Somebody was saying that the other day. Like, my guy who I work out with, man, shout out to my guy, Poulet in Atlanta, man. He a dope, you know what I'm saying, dope trainer. He was saying that. He was just like, man, dudes all love to say, man, I don't care. If a nigga say he don't care, that mean he care.
He care.
First of all, you wouldn't even be saying it if you didn't care. So if you don't care, you're not gonna say it.
Yeah, you said.
You know what I'm saying? So stop saying you don't care. You care. If you say you don't care, you care.
Yeah.
Because just by saying you don't care, you care.
You care.
Because who don't care about the way they look? You just going outside.
Your presence is important, bro. Like, for people judge you.
Especially if you like women,
bro.
If you like women, that's the first thing they looking at.
First thing
they look at. Then what's so crazy when you just go on like social media when you ask questions, they let you know shoes, teeth, this.
They gonna tell you. My homegirl Brittany, she came in before you. And she said that's the first thing she look at, his appearance, what he got on. Because that's going to tell a lot about yourself. No.
I was going to say, damn.
His appearance.
Yo, that's your homegirl.
But she looking at that too, though. She ain't tell me that. But I'm saying, you know, they ain't going to say everything.
They definitely going to look at that.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to say everything. But she said she look at his appearance and things like that. Because how you dress is what you feel about yourself.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Smelling good, all that. Like, dudes, I hear a lot of dudes, I ain't no cologne guy. I'm a cologne guy.
Yeah, I am too, bro.
I like to buy colognes. Like, I buy colognes just like I buy clothes. Sometimes more. You know, especially when you smell something that smells so good. Because me personally, I like women who smell good too. Like, I know a lot of women always say, I don't really wear perfume, I don't wear this. Even if you have soap or you have something with a scent. For me, I feel like
smell good.
Every grown woman should have some kind of smell when she walk past. I don't care if she puts something in her hair.
Hey, that's something that right there, bro. That shit drive me crazy. When a woman walk past you and that scent
and smell like outside. The ones that just smell like outside, they smell like house. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm talking about like the ones smell good though.
Okay.
That motherfuckers walk past and you smell the scent. She be a mile away. You still smell that shit. Dog, that shit do something to me, bro. That make you want to talk to her. That made me want to talk to a lady like that. But you know what I'm saying? But other women, no. Especially when you just smell regular, you just smell like outside. Outside, like you said, in the house.
I
smell like
you
your house.
Work or something. I understand that. That's cool. I know the work is and we ain't tripping on that. So some women still carry themselves like that.
So yeah, bro, what's the secret to staying confident when, you know, life breaks you? Because being a comedian, you know what I'm saying, y'all got one, and I said this before, I said, man, y'all got a real grind, dog. Y'all shit is just
Shit, y'all too though.
We do too.
Y'all do too. Because people think, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on me, but people, they don't understand and they underestimate the people who do like radio and all that stuff too.
Yeah, bro, that shit
because y'all do a lot of
running
around. Y'all do a lot of stuff too, even though, you know what I'm saying, people will say, man, they get free tickets, they get free this. No, it's not. It don't go like that. It's the grind that you gotta put with it. See, the thing about a lot of organizations that a lot of people don't understand is what y'all go through is, they have that. Yeah. But, you know, it's just like I tell people all the time. So guess what? If I got the money and I got the tickets, I got everything else, you think I just want you to just do nothing?
Come on, bro.
They gonna want to work. You to work.
You gotta do something.
But what's so crazy? They want you to work, and then the best part of you working is you doing your own work on top of that. See, that's the real grind. So for comedians, for
people
us,
have no idea, bro.
You know what I'm saying? For us, when you put that extra work in, you know what I'm saying? It be the times that people don't see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of times that people don't see. People don't. Of course, they see me now. Like, oh man, Detroit getting paid, or he doing shows, he doing this. But it's a lot of times that I went to these cities for free. I went way to New York to drive to
money
New York.
came out your pocket.
Exactly, money out of my pocket. Driving to New York, driving to Baltimore, driving stuff from Birmingham. Them 10 hour ride.
See, people don't know about that part.
They don't know about that part. They don't care about that part. I learned that about life and social media now. They don't care about that part. They just see you now.
The highlights.
He ain't nothing. He too big for himself. No, I'm not too big for myself. You don't understand where I came from.
Where you came from.
Where I came from is different.
Yeah. And see, the thing is, you got to have an edge to yourself, bro, because as you get higher up, people will treat you like you ain't you. Yeah. Motherfuckers will act like you ain't you, bro. Like, and I had that happen before. Like, I had that shit. That was a shift. And I had to snap on a nigga like, nigga, you know who the fuck I am? And I ain't no cocky nigga, bro. I'm a humble person. But you got to put people in their place, bro.
Because you got to. Some people, they do you like that. They'll make you feel like, you ain't really doing that for real.
I promise, bro.
Doing that for real. You know what I'm doing out here?
Yeah, and you know what I had to do?
Yeah, exactly. I'm really moving. But like you said, a lot of times you ain't gotta say that, but sometimes people do push. You know, niggas
push me there. That nigga pushed me there that day.
It ain't black people. We say niggas.
Niggas. Right. It's a difference. It's black people and you got niggas. And it's a real thing, bro. Like
niggas will push you there.
And that shit'll drive you to the point
where that little radio job you got, little.
Yeah. You know niggas will be that way, bro.
Big deal, bro.
Big deal. You know what I'm saying? If I put, say for example, I put a nigga on the radio, you got 60 seconds to speak about this event or what's going on. They'll lock up.
Oh, for sure.
Niggas will freeze up, bro.
Same thing about on stage.
On stage, and that shit critical.
And you understand.
Get on stage ain't easy,
bro. I got the hardest job in the world, bro. I got the hardest job in the world. No, and you can Google it and everything. It's public speaking is like number one.
Yeah, it is.
That's number one. You can't. And I ain't talking about no just whole. I can go out here and speak. No, we talking about you speaking in front of thousands.
Yeah, and then
speaking in front of hundreds. Even the people that you feel uncomfortable around. You can't speak in front of them. Yeah. Because it's different. You're going to lock up. And when them lights come on, it's light like that.
It's showtime. And the folks in the crowd don't give a damn what you going through.
They don't care.
I heard I watched Mike Epps and Deion Cole, and they was talking about the stuff they went through before they had to go on stage. Yep. And I was like, damn, now that's hard.
Yeah, everybody, my grandma just passed 2 months ago. You know what I'm saying? She just passed 2 months ago. And I did a show. And I think, was it 2? It had to be 2 or 3. It was like 2 months and some change ago. But when she passed, and I performed like the next day.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? And a lot of comedians, I'm gonna go and cancel the show. I didn't cancel it because at the end of the day, like I ain't gonna lie, I'm a strong person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was tough now. It was real tough. But at the end of the day, I still did it. You know what I'm saying? For me, and the audience never knew that. They didn't. They never knew that. So when I said it at the end, I headlined, and I still did my thing. I did like an hour on stage. Damn. And after that hour, when I got off stage, well, before I got off stage, I let them know. I was like, hey y'all, I want to let y'all know something. The thing with comedians is y'all don't know us. Y'all just expect us to come be funny. But I lost my grandma yesterday. You know, everybody it was like a sad moment. But I let them know. I said, but this right here, I appreciate y'all because just y'all laughing and me doing what I love to do and me being able to do that for y'all. Right. You know what I'm saying? And everything I'm going through, and I'm still doing this for y'all. That's everything to me. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what somebody else going through. Somebody else probably lost mama, grandma, brother, everybody. Real, bro. And don't have nobody, in the crowd. For me to say that and still be doing what I'm doing, that give them all the confidence in the world. Just like it give me the confidence because we don't understand the stuff that we go through. It's 50,000 more people that go through way more than you. People out here ain't got no bed. You know what I'm saying? So I look at stuff like that because I always used to be like, man, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I ain't got this. And then I had to sometimes just realize, or I see, like, I learned God to show me something, like, hey, show me something on TV or show me something out.
Yeah.
Somebody else doing way worse than me.
Right.
So I'm complaining about some stuff that I don't need to even be complaining about.
Right. Would you say that was the moment in your life where it was a breakthrough and you found the way to build confidence to get through that? Would you say that was one of the moments in your life?
What you mean?
When your grandma passed?
Yeah, for sure. And I'm still going through it now. Like, okay, like literally before I got here, I was at my mom's crib. You know what I'm saying? I was at my mom's crib and I went in my grandma's room, you know what I'm saying, just to look. My mama told me some, you just wanted to go in there and take a look, huh? I said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, since I've been gone, you know what I'm saying, I haven't came back to my mom's crib and went in my grandma's room, you know what I'm saying, where her bed and stuff. And she had to do something that was tough for my mom, you know what I'm saying? She had to put all my grandma's stuff up, like, you know what I'm saying, had to clean the room out. So that's tough because I had to understand too, like, I had to check on my mama, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know it's my grandma too.
Right.
Like, I say my grandma too, like it's my grandma,
yeah.
But no, it's her mom. So I be having to understand that because I got my mom still.
Right.
She don't, you know what I'm saying? Because for some people, you know, we look at it like, you know, my grandma old anyway, this and that. But I had to realize she had my mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't think like that.
She's there.
Yeah. So she got some years that I didn't get. You know what I'm saying? And I got some years that she didn't get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for all the years that my mom seen her mama, that was dope for her. You know what I'm saying? So going in that room, you know what I'm saying, I already know, you know what I'm saying, you just know how, you don't know how my mom feel.
Yeah, you don't. And like I said, that's one of them things to where, bro, sometimes people never know.
Yeah, and I still go through it, and I literally still go through it. Like even the other day, you know what I'm saying, I cried the blue, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think about it, I was working the other day and I just got to crying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I was like, dang, I gotta stop myself. I don't know, man, let me get myself together. But I had to realize that's life. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize that as a man, that's life. Right. Because as men, I don't cry like that. No, it don't make you soft.
No, it don't.
That's a person that was in my life that mean a lot to me. Right. And the only thing that my grandma used to say back in the day, well, not just back in the day, but just period, her thing was she didn't want nobody to forget about her. So for her to say that, that's dope. So that what made me shed tears. Like, dang, I don't ever want to forget my grandmother. You know? So regardless of how big I get or what accomplishment I have, I always want to remember my grandma. You know what I'm saying? And in my life, I remember my partner told me that one time, and that's what made me think about what my grandmother said. Cause my homeboy was like, man, he said Detroit just can't die knowing they ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to be remembered. You know what I'm saying? You want to be remembered. I don't care. You know, it's a lot of people out here just die. And you just forget.
And man, you said something then, bro. Like you said, you forget all about them.
And you forget all about them.
That's deep.
Because they ain't did shit. I'm just being real. You know, some people be like, man, you should. That's not the reason you should forget them, but we talking about real life.
Real life, right?
We ain't talking about all that because you know people get on these podcasts and just say stuff.
Just say stupid shit.
Yeah, they say stupid shit and be like, man. You don't supposed to forget about a person. No, some people, I'm speaking on real shit. Yeah. You will forget about that person.
You will, bro. If they ain't did nothing that was impactful.
Yeah. If we did something, like the stuff we doing, that's what made me do what I do, because when I leave here, I still want to get that love, regardless if I know or not. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, people, I'm going to know everything. We don't know. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I got love, because the first thing they going to say about Detroit, oh yeah, man, Detroit did something he loved to do. He was a comedian. Yeah. He was a stand-up comedian. I didn't just die and have it just
disappear. Right. Man, you said something then, bro. What keeps you confident when you on stage and after a bombing? You know what I'm saying? Say, for example, because it probably been a minute since you bombed. And be honest. So that moment when you did bomb, let's take it back from the beginning. When you did bomb, what kept you going? Because sometimes that shit can make a person crumble, dog.
No, it can make you quit now. I've seen people quit from bombing. So what made me keep going, I ain't gonna lie, I cried. I cried the first time because I bombed. Or I ain't cried the first time. First time I actually bombed.
It hurt though. I know
it hurt. It was funny though, because I never forget. I was talking to some strippers at the time. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I was talking to some strippers.
Bad time about goddamn bomb, boy.
Boy, I invited them and they didn't even go to work. They didn't go to work. They instead of going to work, well, they had to go to work, they had to go late. Well, you know, when you go late, you got to pay extra.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to pay. They paid themselves. You know what I'm saying? They went out their own money. You know, I look at it like that because I'm like, dang, I invite these girls out, not just bomb. But it wasn't, I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't my fault. But then again, it was my fault because I wasn't really that comedian at the time that can do what I'm doing now. Like I'm funny as I am now, and I know about the comedy etiquette now. Okay, so we had a show where we had to perform during Floyd Mayweather fight.
That's a big ass show.
That's what I'm saying. No, but it was in the bar though.
Show. Yeah.
So it was in the bar. So he fighting Cotto. Think about it. Niggas don't want to hear no fucking comedy
at all.
They don't want
niggas want to see that fight.
Man, I'm over
where
there
that fight at?
The folks like, man, you don't shut this nigga up, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's go, Mayweather.
Hey, they stuck on the vibration.
Man, they stuck on the
see.
fight instead of me because I ain't gonna lie. At the time, I was nervous. So me being nervous, I should have been started the comedy show. So my ass started the comedy show while the fight was going. I had built my nuts up like, let me go and start right now. If I don't start, it's gonna be over with.
Yeah.
So I said, let me go and start, and I started during the fight.
During the fight?
During the fight.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I bombed so hard.
I know you learned from that.
I bombed so hard, man. I said, now I would never do this again. Now if they booked me for it, I will. But if anything, I'm doing that shit before the fight.
Yeah.
Like I do that shit before, before the main fight. I'm doing it during the regular fight.
Exhibition fights.
Yeah, them exhibitions.
Before to show the main event.
Cause boy, I bombed there, and then I bombed at the start on. I never forget I bombed at the start on. Well, I didn't bomb at the start on. What it was is I didn't bomb. I did good. What it was is I lost the competition. But I'm glad that made me get better because I looked at it like how Floyd, Terrence Crawford, Roy Jones, all of them, they lost in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? They lost. If they didn't lose then, they probably wouldn't be the dogs they is today.
Nah, they ain't. I know that shit made Florida
dog.
Dog. I niggas dog.
With
bro.
me, you know what happened with me was, so I didn't bomb then. I know we talking about bombing, but I didn't bomb then, so I actually won. I feel like I won the competition, which I knew I won, but it was a white guy who won the competition because they didn't tell me you had to bring you got to bring people to buy for the tickets.
That's where they got you.
Yeah, they got me with that. I'm thinking we're going out funny, like just telling jokes. I wasn't going for that. I didn't know because I didn't know the business. I had to learn that later on in comedy. You got to you got to understand the business. A lot of people don't understand that business. So I didn't bring people, and I never forget. They said I think I came like third place, which I know I was first for sure. Yeah, and I lost, but that was like bombing to me because I cried. I was in the back. My mom, my brother, everybody came. Even though you know what I'm saying, I felt like I won. I was like, man, my brother was like, where you at?
I'm in the back. Thing.
I'm boo-hoo. I'm crying. I was mad because I'm like, I lost, man. I can't go out. I don't want to go out there like that. That's when I learned I'm starting to love what I'm doing because at first I didn't like that. I just felt like I was funny. I could do it. And next thing you know, when that happened, everything was good.
Everything was good.
Yeah.
So talk to me about far as the journey, bro, because you going on tour with Desi Banks and just experiencing that. What did you learn from that?
Being on the road with Desi, I learned
What's
a lot.
the biggest thing you learned from being on the road and touring with Desi?
Biggest thing I learned about touring with Desi. Learning how to be a teammate. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to build a team. Learning, you know what I'm saying? Learning the business. Yeah. Learning crowds. That's more important than anything. Learning the crowds.
Because you were rocking that shit, bro. Like you do it every day, which you probably was. But I'm saying before you start going on tours. See, it's a difference between a room of 100, 200 people to goddamn 3,000-4,000 people.
For sure.
And when you was on stage doing it, like that nigga doing this shit, like he do it every day.
Man, and it's so crazy because
I know your grind and come on. Like I said, we both, you know what I'm saying, elevating together. So I can see that shit, like your growth. That shit was like, I said, yeah, that boy, he on it.
Yeah, because I look at it like this.
He been studying, boy.
I look at it like this, you know what I'm saying? I always tell myself, once I'm there, I can't turn back. That's how I look at it. Like if I'm there, I'm like, if I'm nervous enough, I'm always nervous for sure. But once I'm there, it's like, I tell myself, hey man, we here, it's 7 hours away from home.
Hell yeah.
9, 10, 13 hours away from home. So hey, I can't turn back. I'm here now.
You there.
Whatever finna happen tonight gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I look at it just like how I go in there like I'm boxing.
Right.
Like, you don't know if you're gonna get knocked out. You don't know if you're gonna win. You're gonna lose. All you know is I gotta go in here and fight.
I gotta go fight.
I got to fight tonight.
I gotta make this shit shake.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know these people in this crowd. Like, even with just going overseas, that was dope. Like going performing in London, Toronto, different places like that. So me going in places like that overseas, which I feel like they don't know none of us, which they don't know me.
Right.
I'm over here and I can make y'all laugh. Once I did that, it was everything for me. That would build me so much confidence.
That was that trigger to let you know like it's showtime.
Yep.
What makes you magnetic on stage? Because everybody got that aura, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My energy, and me personally, I get a haircut, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I get a haircut, put me some clothes on, you
shit
can't
take you through that. Yeah.
Take me through that.
Goddamn, that shit do something to you, bro.
I can't speak for nobody else.
Grooming do something to you, bro.
You got some people like to drink, some people like to eat before they get on stage. Not me. When I'm fly, when I feel good, I'm talking about, especially when I'm smelling good, I feel, and I look at myself, hey man, let's go.
It's on.
It's on.
Yeah.
I got a haircut on, like if I'm, like I can still perform without a haircut and stuff like that. But me personally, if I know I got a show, I gotta be right.
Right.
Because you never know who there. I don't know. You don't. I tell you never know who in the crowd.
Yeah.
You never know who gonna book you. You never know if an agent there. You don't know. They might be looking for a model there. You don't know. So I still look at that. Even though I never forget. I seen a Tyson Beckford interview. He was saying how he learned how he started modeling. He was modeling, just playing basketball at the court with his shirt off. And he was just like.
And that's how he got started.
Somebody came by, like they was riding by the basketball court.
Yeah.
Like an agent or whatever, they was just riding by the basketball court. Like, who was that? And they went over there and hollered at him. And now I look at him, one of the biggest models in the world.
Biggest models, yeah.
So you just never know who in the crowd. So that's what make me magnificent on stage. You know what I'm saying? Putting my clothes on, getting my element. Having a haircut, you know what I'm saying, making sure I'm together.
Right.
And actually get my mind right, and just me being on stage with the energy that I go up there with that energy. Make sure my energy good all day before I even get on stage. Or if my energy even bad, what I don't like to do, I don't like to be mad before I go on stage.
What's some things you do before you go on stage?
I ain't gonna lie, listen to trap music.
That's a ritual?
I swear that's my ritual.
Yeah.
I was talking to some guy who worked for the NFL. He came to the show when I was on the road. And I think he came to New York. He came to the New York show. He was asking all of them. He said, I just want to let y'all know, I do public speaking.
Yeah.
He said, and I'm be nervous. I just want to know how y'all do this. And everybody was telling what they do. And they were just like, Detroit, what you? He said, what you do? And I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I listen to trap music. Everybody looking at me like, why would you tell that white man that?
You telling the truth though.
I'm telling the truth.
What else you gonna say?
I don't lie to nobody. I said, I
don't know why people do that.
I said, you might not know what trap music is, gangster music or whatever y'all want to call it. I listen to me some Jeezy, Future, Lil Baby, whatever. Oh, however I'm feeling that day. Or it depends on what city I'm in. Like that's what I learned too. I do it. Like, I go by the city.
Yeah.
Like, if I go to Philly, I want to listen to Meek Mill. I want to listen.
So you get in tune with that vibration of the city.
I gotta get in tune with that.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? See what they eat and go. What restaurant? What's the main restaurant here? What y'all like to do? What y'all known for? I was doing it myself. Ain't nobody told me.
Ain't nobody tell you to do that.
I just did it myself.
That's how you know you're working on that vibration, man. And you said something about, they said, why you say that to the man? Why do you think so many men are afraid to be themselves?
I'm gonna say it. When they get around white people or they get around anybody else other than their race, they feel like they gotta, I gotta dumb me down. I'm not dumbing me down for nobody.
Right.
First of all, if I'm dumb, I'm just gonna be dumb.
If
I'm dumb, I'm just gonna be dumb. You're not just gonna
fuck that. Yeah.
People kill me. Oh man, you should, man. You ain't finna make me do this.
You trying to shrink your life to make them comfortable.
I'm not gonna do that because what's so crazy. I look at it like this. They talk a lot of shit about Charleston White, but he be speaking some shit.
Oh man,
real
every time, bro.
Because at the end of the day, people will do all this where it come to. When you get around the police officers, or you'll say something, or you get around the police. Oh, how you do? Nigga, hey, what's up, police officer? What up, 12? I ain't gonna say 12, but I'm gonna be like, what up, police officer? I'm gonna be me.
Yeah, be you.
Because I'm not gonna be nobody else.
People like that when you organic, bro.
Yeah, and then I learned that even by doing white crowds and all. I remember it was a comedian that, one of my partners, matter of fact, my dog Fax, and he did it one time. We did a white crowd. Yeah. And he was just like, I think he came in, he was like, you guys, and just trying to talk like them. I said, hey, don't ever do that shit again. He was like, what you mean? I said, don't ever do that shit again. White people would like you to be you.
You. That's why they hired you.
That's why they here. Like all just sad, like, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody white, but they know what they like. Right. You know what I'm saying? They know what's funny is funny. They want you to be you. They don't want you to be nobody. They don't want you. You think they want you? They came for you to try to act like them? No. When I told him that, he been killing. You know what I'm saying? Fat's funny. You know, I tell all my partners that. You know, any comedian friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta do all that, and they help me out. I listen to them.
I gonna say, how do y'all actually partnership and collab with each other? Because you know, a lot of times. A lot of comedians don't want to put certain comedians on stage with them because
he's gonna be too funny.
He gonna be too funny.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be too funny. They want you to be less funny than them.
It depends on who you are. That's all it is. I learned that because me personally, I don't care if you're funny.
Yeah.
None of that. I don't care if you're funnier than me, or if you're funny or if you're not. If I like you and you my guy or you female friend or whatever, you can get on stage if I'm hosting. Right. It don't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of comedians that do care.
Charleston White said that.
He ain't funny. He too funny for me.
He said the same thing. He was like, this is public information too, y'all, so you can go back and watch it. Charleston White said something about TK didn't want to put him on stage too long because he was too funny. Yeah, certain
comedians do that. Some OGs do that. You know what I'm saying? That I done heard about it and stuff like that, or I done seen it. You know what I'm saying? It's comedians that, you know what I'm saying, told the promoter, and the promoter gonna let you know something. Well, it depends on if they mess with you. Certain promoters will come to me and be like, hey man, he was telling me to give you the light. Because he was like, why you doing that much time? I'm like, I'm hosting. You want to be the host? I'm not one of them hosts that try to do it like 20 more minutes after my set. No, I don't want to get the crowd riled up
and going.
So, you know, when I get them going for you, once they laughing, they going to laugh for you. Only you can bring them down. So you can't blame it on me and say, man, my host, man, he was garbage. No, I brought him up for you. That's me. It's me personally.
But they don't want you to bring them up too much.
No, they don't. They laughing too. He taking the laughs away. How can you take laughs away?
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, that's how.
I ain't think niggas that petty though.
Man, comedians will say you taking the laughs away. I'd heard that plenty of times.
What the fuck?
Don't want to shake your hand. Don't want to talk to you after that. Get mad at you. Like, what we beefing about, man? Nothing. You just mad.
How do you handle that? Do you still work with them because it's business, or you after that you just
if it's business, I ain't fooling with you. Hey, what my boy Birdman said. I don't care about nothing but that money.
Nothing but that money. With a paper.
And then it ain't that deep because guess what? I ain't got to be in the room with you.
Yeah.
All we doing is sharing the same stage, and I'm not on stage while you on stage. You know what I'm saying? I know comedians that say, I don't want to be in the same room, or they have their own thing where they can just tell promoters, don't book me with him. That's cool. But me personally, I don't have to speak.
Damn, that just shows that they don't know they the truth. Yeah. That shows that they know they ain't that funny.
And it was so crazy. I'm the type of person, I might still, even though I don't like it, I might still speak. Because at the end of the day, I don't care. It's business.
It's business.
I'm like, man, let me tell you something. You seen New Jack City, it's always business, never personal.
Facts. Last question, bro. What can you say to the men out there that's not magnetic? You know what I'm saying? That's trying to learn how to become magnetic and, be seen. Basically mean like learn how to attract the things that they want. How to stop being overlooked. Just men.
Okay, men period.
Yeah, men period. Yeah.
I just feel like my biggest thing, and I tell any man this, always have confidence. Always have confidence. You gotta have confidence. A man is nothing without confidence. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, I don't know if a lot of men know this, but when you got confidence, you rule anything.
Anything. Bro.
Because guess what? When you got confidence, that lets you know even when you down, you got the confidence to get back up. A lot of men, they stay down. You know what I'm saying? So when you got no confidence, you'll stay right there.
Yeah.
And this, even if you're not attractive, whatever, have something about you, some kind of aura. Like that's one thing my grandma taught me. Cause like what I used to do, I used to like to sit when I was grown. You know what I'm saying? Cause I get to pay attention, I get to really get to talk to my grandmother now. Right. You know what I'm saying? Cause I wasn't one of them kids where you can be in grown folks' business back when we was growing up.
Shit, me and you both.
So
you go outside and play. Go in the other room, play the game.
I don't know my grandma being. I asked my grandma. We was watching a movie with Denzel. It was an old movie too, and she was just like, "Oh, I just love Denzel," and she told me something. Do you know what I'm saying? Which I knew, but for her to say that, she was just like, I just love it. And I was asking, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of that, I want to know why, as a woman, what makes you like Denzel? And she was just like, look, the way he walked, the way he talked, the way he handled himself, his aura, his whole aura. When he walk in, you know that's a man right there.
That's a man, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got some dudes who just walk in, they just walk in. You might get a woman here and there. Yeah, you got a woman here and there.
Yeah.
But when that real man walk in, it's gonna even intimidate other men.
Yeah, I promise.
I don't care how much money he got in there. As soon as he walk in, the whole place stop.
Look, they ain't staring, but
they
goddamn, they keep looking like that. You know what I'm saying?
They walk right back. What's up, big dog?
Yeah.
Straight gentleman. How y'all doing? How you?
And he ain't even on that type of shit.
Everybody on this right here.
Yeah.
How y'all doing? How you doing? Smiling real big. You know what I'm saying? She was my grandmother told me that.
Yeah.
So for me to pay attention to what my grandmother was saying then, that's what made me, okay, I gotta be like that in the way, my own way though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Your own
So
way,
for the men out here, it's really about confidence and having some kind of aura about yourself and knowing how to get back up. That's the biggest thing. Get back up after you fall, because as men, we gonna fall. Regardless of what you do in life.
Yeah.
Whatever we do in life. Because people thinking, they think fall is just money. That's not the only thing. Everybody think falling is money. It's not money. You can fall to a lot of things. In
different ways.
You can fall to addictions, all type of stuff.
Yep.
Money addiction. That's a fall. Mm-hmm. When you too high on just getting money, that's a fall. I had to learn that through somebody. You know, what's that little sit down thing that they do? It's like therapists. You know, everybody sitting in a group.
In a group. It's called group. It's like group therapy.
Okay,
like
group therapy, stuff like that. You know, my friend, he did it, and he was just like, he was in there talking. He was just like, man, somebody was like, I got a money addiction, and they was just like, man, that ain't no addiction. He didn't know that it's addiction, just like cocaine, addiction, just like weed, addiction, just like everything else that people are addicted to, because it's addiction. Because whatever you do in life, that's an addiction.
You're doing
because
it for
guess what, you're
doing it for
everything. Like you can miss time with your kids by gambling. Going to make some money.
Yep.
You can miss time with your family just going to make some money. You know what I'm saying? Your mom probably, you don't know, her last days might be coming up. You gambling, you so worried about money, you ain't spending that time with them. So that's a fall.
That's a fall.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody look at fall as it's not just money. A money fall is a life fall. You know what I'm saying? People don't look at life like that. You know what I'm saying? You fall in life by doing stuff that you put too much time into doing. That's why sometimes for me, I had to start learning that I have to be in one place at one time. Cause I got ADHD. I be all over the place. All we can do is adjust.
Yeah.
As men, you know what I'm saying? That's all we can do is adjust.
Yeah. And learn from it. You know. Anything you want to say before we sign out?
Yeah, I just tell anybody out here, man. Hey, look, from Detroit Reid to you, any man, any female. Like my boy Jesus said a long time ago, we was at a concert. And I never not forget this. I never not forget this. He said, if you can think it, you can do it. Always remember that. If you can think it, you can do it. So if you think about it, it can be done. Detroit Reid, it's me, man.
Well said. You know what it is, man. We'll see you next episode. Stay magnetic.
Yes, sir.